Welcome to News Now Alberta. This is Special Ed. We are talking about the Freedom Convoy and how charges are starting to drop with all those unlawful arrests and unnecessary use of force incidents. According to the JCCF, Spicer was standing near an intersection of Bank Street and Spark Street when police officers struck him in the midsection and subsequently detained him. Ben Spicer was charged with mischief, obstructing justice, and possession of weapons while participating in an Ottawa Freedom Convoy in 2022. His weapon was a foldable camping knife, something I have on me all the time.
Can you explain what appears to be excessive force by police officers when a protester is arrested? There is multiple videos on social media showing police delivering blows with their knee and their fists while the protesters are down. Is this necessary?
So I haven't specifically seen the videos you're talking about, but what I can advise you is we do have mechanisms to review all of the arrests. We will absolutely be involved in reviewing arrests to make sure that the lawful amount of force was used as we executed our mission. We've been very clear from the beginning, as this has escalated and as protesters have not heeded the urging, the warnings, and then the direction to leave our streets, that we would need to escalate in our tactics. That is what you're seeing us engaged in to ultimately remove people who are refusing to leave.
I have heard of no cops being charged with any excessive force during these arrests. After a judge ruled that the War Act that Trudeau brought in 2022 was unlawful and against everything Canada stands for, all charges should have been dismissed for everyone. I found no video of this arrest, or the news didn't do any about the trial that I saw. Ben Spicer wasn't a big player in all of this. He was just one of the 70 people unlawfully arrested and searched illegally. According to the Justice Center for Constitutional Freedom, Mr. Spicer was detained by police on February 19th. His bag was searched and he is held in a police van. Police found a can of bear spray and a folding pocket knife in his bag. Inside the police van, Ben was subject to audio surveillance without knowledge or consent. He was also denied access to legal counsel while detained. Audio recordings from the van were submitted as evidence in an attempt to demonstrate criminal activity. Defense argued against the audio recording as a breach of Mr. Spicer's rights to privacy while in custody, insisting that it should be excluded from trial. They also argued that the arrest itself was unlawful and no evidence of criminal activity existed. Officers loaded Mr. Spicer into a police van equipped with video and audio recording devices. Mr. Spicer was not aware that he was being recorded. There was no signs, and he was not told by the officer. At no point was Mr. Spicer able to access legal counsel. He was denied a lawyer. They treated him like a terrorist. Even terrorists get away with stuff in Canada and get a $10 million payout. Justice Timothy Lipson of the Ontario Court of Justice presided over the trial. Justice Lipson ruled that Mr. Spicer did in fact have a reasonable expectation of privacy while in police custody. The recording was deemed a violation of his privacy rights and excluded. Justice Lipson also determined that the arrest lacked legal grounds and constituted a breach of Section 9 of the Charter, protection against arbitrary detention. He didn't stop there. The search of Mr. Spicer's belongings was found to be a violation of Section 8 of the Charter, which guards against unreasonable search and seizures. His ruling further highlighted a breach of Mr. Spicer's right to counsel without delay, protected under Section 10B of the Charter. So many of his rights were violated. It's crazy. How could this happen on Canadian soil? Those pigs were out of control that day. They hit people, they hit bystanders, they unlawfully towed vehicles and made sure that the windows of the trucks were down during a snowy day so that the insides of the trucks get damaged. It was tyrannical behavior orchestrated by the head tyrant. I hope this man sues the police and the government for assault and false arrest. The officer that arrested him were not named anywhere because they have to be protected, right? I hope many people arrested that they sued the Ottawa RCMP. They need to learn. Let me know what you think about this blatant violation of rights. We have rights for a reason in this country, and every officer swore an oath to protect them. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.